This guy here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, the intermodal yard started because I had the intermodal operating crane from Lionel, probably one of the nicest operating accessories that Lionel's ever made. And of course they came out with a whole string of the skeleton cars that you can run behind. Now unfortunately those are not O-scale, they're more like 1/64th, but they fit okay if you run them behind a smaller locomotive. I think I'll excuse that, and they look okay that way. But that gave me a reason to have an intermodal yard where you can transfer the trailers from the train to the trucks and have the trucks haul them away.
This beautiful canyon and the multiple bridges here is one of the more wow factor scenes on the layout. Where did the concept come from for setting that up?
Yeah, John Allen had a part in that again, because his whole layouts were just bridges and high spindly things. You know, arch bridges and different kinds of bridges. So I kind of took a look and see what bridges were available. Miami Valley had some redwood bridges. You can, kit build. I used a couple of those.
You want it, that light's got to go this way. Just move the whole stand and everything this way. That's good. That's good. That did it. Oh, good. That'll help.
That's fine. It just pops off.
Real nice. All right, here we go. Can I just fire it without the countdown?
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, it fell right back in, too.
Took the 175 Lionel typical rocket launcher and buried it inside a cavern and made some fun stuff around it.
And you just tell it to do all those functions in one. Now, when you pan out, is this in?
Yeah, and I'm not going to use that, Jim. Go ahead and just take that away or lower it down to where we don't see it. There you go. I don't see it now. Do these yard lights and what have you come on?
Yes, I'll turn them on right now.
Good. Take her out of there.
All right, bounce one from back there, and I'll bounce one up here.
Let me see how this will work. That'll be good.
That's actually not as bad as you think in here. I can see
Yeah,
that
that little bump is bad.
I think if you try it again, I think that looked pretty good.
All right,
Just
we'll do.
let's take a trial run.
Yeah. Let me see if I'm going to do anything special here.
Because every time I've run mine, I always have to have lower voltage on the loader.
Oh,
Let's see what happens.
I guess if it's too high, the film jumps off. Right?
It don't get any better than that. The only culvert loader and unloader I have ever seen work that good is the one that Jim Barrett tweaked when we did the backshop video about these things.
Wow, that's quite a compliment, I think. And then Jim was talking about your tripod, how nice he liked it. And
Well, Jim is of the opinion that this is one of the finest tripods ever made. It's an O'Connor tripod with a $1,000 O'Connor fluid head on top. Most versatile, easy to handle tripod that there is in the industry.
That's amazing.
This is the one that on Pawn Stars that you only got offered $20 for.
So he kept it. I think I'll just keep my O'Connor.
Just keep it for that, you know.
I'll just keep my pieces.
After you pivot around here, the shot would be looking back into this, you know, with the camera here about like so.
Right.
After we come around. So I think I'll rig the boom, get the sticks back in here.
Okay,
That lightweight tripod is so easy to move.
you rig the boom and I'll go over and fix the wall where all the ugly classic toy train stuff is not in the background.
Yeah, we got to do something about that before we go.
We'll do some set dressing here and that'll make it right.
He called the wall a shame. That's why I raced around. I didn't have much notice on this video shoot. I had to get that OGR thing framed in time for you guys to come here.
It needs to be prominently over here.
Well, that was the only nail that was there at the time with as much time as I had. I'd made it bigger. It's the largest one.
Would you like me to buy you another nail?
We might be able to work out something. Yeah, I might be able to move it up front.
Good.
We can move that easily enough.
Want me holding the light?
No, that's right. I'm just going to use this as a series of stills.
Okay.
What the heck? Good grief, we've got a runaway. Those cars will never make the roundhouse curve at that speed. I knew it. Those runaway cars derailed on roundhouse curve. It seems the crew was switching at Summit and set these cars over for a moment to make their set out, and the conductor evidently didn't tie down the handbrakes, and this is the result.
Okay, I think that'll.
Check that last one. I want to make sure I wasn't looking into the damn camera.
Okay.
Yeah, you see two shadowy heads looking in from the distance.
I don't know what that is, but that doesn't matter. I'll probably Photoshop that. I think I'm going to do that again. I'll get the front of the camera up a little bit.
That's a choice.
It's called.
Cameramen develop this technique.
Yeah, it's a headshot.
Give him a $3,000 camera and look what happens.
There's nothing stable about that
No.
shot.
The camera's stable, the operator is.
Did he say operator stabilization or optical stabilization?
Camera stabilization, operator's unstable.
I don't have to sit here and be insulted like this.
No, you can just sit there.
I could go home and get much worse.
You can just sit there with that camera resting on your forehead.